All right? We got some work we got to get done yet. All right? And we'll work on Valparaiso a little bit today. All right? But we have to become a better team than we are right now. All right? We are right now. When we leave here in a couple hours. Okay? So we're on circuit 2. Here we go.
Here we go, boy. Yeah. The metal, baby. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Training camp and then this time of year can be a little more taxing, even mentally than it is physically. What we do now, from a mental standpoint, helps down the road to ease maybe the physical nature of what they're going through.
So mentally, you kind of have to be focused and be ready to come and be tired mentally. You know, it helps if you kind of either your roommate or somebody else on the team, you're fighting through it together, just knowing that there's 95 other guys that are coming every day.
The physical aspect of it, is being taken care of right now with Coach Lathrop. He takes care of these guys in terms of all summer how he's worked with them, ice baths and stretching and just making sure that our guys are healthy, and nutrition, and Dane in the training room and those guys, they do a great job. And so, it stinks. It's a long camp. It's tough. It's part of it, but it's worth it. And it's kind of what gets you the extra 38 seconds.
I thought I was a good worker coming out of high school, but you relearn it coming into college. It's completely different. And you learn how to fight through some adversity and some things that you just don't think you'll be able to get done. You learn how to get them done, and yeah, it'll carry with me for the rest of my life.
Country Financial wants to know, what if you could own your future?
I would spend it with family and friends.
Travel more.
Retire.
Can make decisions that aren't fear-based about money.
At Country Financial, we take the time to get to know you so we can develop a plan with insurance and financial solutions to help you take charge of where you want to be.
Have that fear removed from my mind.
To help you own your future.
To be in control of your future.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
Now you have the freedom to save even bigger at the Ford Freedom Sales Event. Just announced, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2016 Explorer or Edge. Plus, specially tagged vehicles now get $1,000 smart bonus. Now you have the freedom to choose and the freedom to save with Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on 2016 Explorer or Edge. Plus, specially tagged vehicles get $1,000 smart bonus.
Living the life, yeah, your healthiest one. AMG gives you access unlike anyone. Not feeling well, call or click the doc right away and get in to see him on the same day. With plenty of places close to your nest and 1,500 docs helping you feel your best. In and out of a flash. Call today, get in today, fill your meds, check your test, chat with docs around the clocks with AMG. You can be living healthy.
Just click and fly in. Advocate Medical Group.
He's trying the right side, has room, 25-20, finally tackled from behind. No, he gets away! At the 5, he's in for the touchdown. Incredible effort by Marshawn Coppridge. 10, 5, touchdown Marshawn Coppridge. Roberson gets it, here's Marshawn diving, he's in, touchdown.
Better, Hassan. Better. Hey, from the shoulder. You're off arm, Hassan. From the shoulder. Don't leave us down here. Got that?
If you asked me to look back in the crystal ball or look back in history here, when Marshawn, even I bet if you asked Lamar this question, Lamar Connor, our running back coach, did you think Marshawn Coppridge would end up being as good as he was? And I don't think any of us would have said, yeah, we saw that coming. because I sure didn't. And that was after maybe 2 years here. You know, I thought he was going to be a real solid player. He got a lot better, but man, he made a big jump because of his work ethic. I wasn't real excited about where we were at there, so we went on and took 3 tailbacks. We're looking at a deep position right now, and we'll do it more by committee.
You got to be able to do this, right? You got to see that guy. You got to see him. Got to see him. Go. Good. You got to accelerate. There will be contact. You got to accelerate. Expect contact. Go.
Jamal Towns is a guy I think has that top end speed, and he's faster. He is very quick. I don't think he has Marshawn's power yet, but he has power for a little. I call him Mighty Mouse. In contrast, we have a guy like DeMarco Corbin.
Good.
And DeMarco is a big back, and he has to watch his diet. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys because he can get to 260 in a heartbeat, I bet, if he wants to. You know, I don't think he's turned down a pizza he hasn't seen light. You know what I mean? He doesn't have great top end speed, but good, and is very physical and will block you and can catch.
George Moriera, he's a guy where he can make things happen. He hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time, but when he has, he made some plays, especially on our kickoff return team this past year.
George Moriera. George is kind of a combination of them. You know, George has good speed. I wouldn't say great, but good speed, can catch, can make people miss, has decent size and strength. So he's kind of a combination of those two. And then we'll find out what these 3 rookies have that are coming in and see what they can do.
Go, go. Hotel California. It's a good song right here, boss. Run the cones over, Jamal. I ain't worried about the cones. Get your eyes up. Get your eyes up. You're off arm. Pumping, 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 pumping. Good. Now, hey, you can wear that sleeve, but the first time that sleeve makes you fumble, I'm going to cut it off. Then get an elbow pad.
Elbow pad.
Elbow pad minus the sleeve.
I can roll it up.
I'm just telling you, if it affects your ball security, I might take your arm with it. He might. Your only question would be his speed, but his skill, absolutely. Coach, he's strong. I ain't. Well, we take that too. Go, get him out! Get him out! 26. You think that's tough? Wait till we go to Fargo. Wait till we go play at Northwestern. You think that tough? The softer you are, the longer we'll be out here. You come out here with the right mindset, we'll be out here 5 minutes.
You lose Trey, you lose Marshawn, and everybody thinks there's going to be a little dip. You know, there's going to be a rebuilding year, and I think every year is a rebuilding year. You know, you go back and, you know, as a staff, and you look at, you know, what we did well, what we didn't do well, where we can improve, because you're always going to have guys that, you know, leave, and you're always going to have guys that, you know, now it's their turn to step up, and now it's their turn to, you know, be the guy. It's new competitions, it's new, it's just new, and that's the exciting part about college football.
I got your laugh down, bro. We be at my man, I be like, y'all hear my boy Baggy today? You my boy.
As you talk about an offensive line room, as a group of guys, you know, I call them the core. You know, they have to be the heartbeat of our offense. They have to be. And, you know, coaches talk about winning the trenches all the time. And it's critical to win the trenches, both sides of the ball. And with this group of linemen and, you know, where they've come from and how they've grown in this program, and, you know, it's pretty exciting to see. And it's really pretty special. You know, it's a special room. Dan Pollock will be our left tackle. Kyle Avaloy will be our left guard. Mark Spellman will be our center.
Let's go, Cam Lee!
Is that good?
Cam Lee will be our right guard. And Ryan Gilbert will be our right tackle.
Got great players around me, great receivers, and a great O-line. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better O-line. And I mean, that's the most important thing on any team, and we have a great O-line. 5 seniors that have been through it all. They came up from redshirt freshmen all the way through the program. They've been with Coach Lathrop in the weight room, and I mean, just the other day, all of them hit 500 on squat. I mean, Coach Lathrop said it's one of the strongest O-lines he's been around, and he's been around a lot of great O-linemen. So I feel pretty safe back there with him blocking for me.
This is my friend Cam. Oakwood repping. Comets, what up? 78. Hold up!
Gets his haircut at
Glenbard South, what up?
I'm
Chi-Town.
Hi, Cheyenne. Love you guys.
That's exciting to see them grow, you know, in 5 years. And seeing this group grow together is even more special. And, you know, just the way they interact and the way they approach, you know, the business-like approach they have, you know, in football, but also when they're away, they have fun, they hang out, and it's really neat to see.
We've made lots of memories over the years, lots of stories. Great guys to be around. They'll be friends of mine forever.
Harry Potter.
And they're all different. Their personalities are different. You know, 3 years ago, Cam Lee didn't talk. You know, DP is unique in every way. You know, whatever comes out of his mouth, you just don't know. Gelb is our intellectual.
Where's Cameroon?
Shoot. I was getting Chad and Cameroon backwards.
Yeah.
Spells the, you know, he's the leader. He's the ringleader, and so guys follow him. And Kyle's another, you know, guy that has a lot of experience, and he's, you know, gearing up for a big senior year as well. And so Kyle's a guy that wants, you know, knowledge. They're great with the younger guys, you know. When the room is where it's at, the old guys teach the young guys, you know, and so, and the young guys watch the old guys, and it's, you know, where the standard is set in our offensive line room is really special.
We have more of a powerful, you know, big offensive line where we should be able to run the ball and do things in that powerful run game, which I look forward to more so than probably most people. But no, yeah, I think we have some very good leaders on this team that I came in with, and they've done a great job.
As an O-line, you know, we just want to be that rock that people rely on. We don't want anybody to worry about us. We just kind of want to be there and never make any mistakes and just let everybody rely on us.
I'm excited about, you know, what their senior years are going to be like, you know, the senior year for them. And, you know, that's, we're going to work hard. They like to work hard. They're a great group to be around, and we're going to hang our hat on those 5 guys.
Country Financial wants to know, what do you look for in a financial services partner?
Get to know us and get to know what we need and what we want to do.
Treat me like they would treat their family.
Help us decide what is a want and what is a need.
I want something tailor-made for me.
At Country Financial, our goal is to take the time to get to know you and then help you put together a customized package of insurance and financial solutions to help you own your future.
When someone really listens and they're planning for us, I trust them.
Visit ownyourfuture.com to find a local Country Financial representative today.
Now you have the freedom to save even bigger at the Ford Freedom Sales Event. Just announced, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2016 Explorer or Edge. Plus, specially tagged vehicles now get $1,000 smart bonus. Now you have the freedom to choose and the freedom to save with Ford, America's best-selling brand. Now get 0% financing for 72 months on 2016 Explorer or Edge. Plus, specially tagged vehicles get $1,000 smart bonus.
Right now, get any large original or flatbread Supreme Pizza for only $13.99. Casey's, famous for pizza.
I kind of got involved with football because I was transferring to a new high school. When I went to my new school, my coach was like, "Hey, you need to get into football. You need to get into football." Came back my junior year, had a pretty good season, and was like really getting into football and got really interested in playing football. So I worked really hard at it, picked up on it, and then senior year I ended up playing one game because I tore my intestines. So I've had a really short football career prior to playing for ISU. It was definitely scary. It was unexpected. It was the first game of the season. I was running across the field because the running back from the opposite team had broke across the field, so I was running across the field to meet him there. I actually caught up to him. I dived and grabbed his ankles, and his cleat hit me in my stomach and ruptured internally. My coaches at the time were really supportive, and I had a couple conversations with the doctor, and the doctor was like after this point, like, you'll be fine. It's your choice. You'll be able to live a normal life, and you'll be able to, you'll be fine playing. So I did track season, and after track season, I was like, okay, I'm fine. I can run. I don't know about getting hit, but but I can run. So. Coach Schoonover, my recruiting coordinator, he definitely stuck with me, and I just had to get all my records over him, and they cleared me, and they were like, okay, it's time to offer him.
Matt Adam gets it, drops, throws long, he's got a man. Devontae Harris crashes into the would-be receiver.
Any player at the collegiate level wants to be out on the field, wants to constantly be working, getting better and stuff. I had a shoulder injury that forced me to have surgery, and it gave me issues for about 2 years, and was able to work around it and still, obviously get better in some areas, but it can be mentally taxing, especially a prolonged injury like that. But you gotta stay positive and gotta continue to work through it, and I did, and I'm healthy now, and couldn't be more grateful for it.
It seems like now, as a coach, you'd rather be under-trained than overtrained, as you go into the season, because it's so long, and it's such a grind that you want to kind of keep getting better and better. Of course, that's we've always prided ourselves. I thought we've always played better at the end of the season than we did during, and we've kind of incrementally gotten better throughout the season, and that's what we try to do. But I think we have to go at it real fast, and then intense, and then back down, intense, and back down. I think that's back off a little bit. I think that's kind of what you have to do now. These guys are so big and strong, and we want to make sure they're there in November.
I think this year
more so than any year, really excited about our defensive backs. Devontae Harris is somebody that we've really watched him mature and grow the last few years. He's really a talented young man. He's again, wonderful personality, wonderful student, tough young man, and then he's got great physical tools. Alec Coker is somebody that is going to be an immense leader for us in the back end. He's played a lot of football now too. He's going to be a true junior. He's bulked up. He's become more physical, and Alec knows coverages. He knows identify our opponent's formations, makes checks in the back, and great communicator. And again, he's always got a smile on his face. He's a handsome guy like myself. You know, you always see him kind of flip his hair and just smile at you once you ask him a question. And I can't speak enough of him. He's a wonderful young man, and I'm really glad he's back there with Coach D-Ty.
We're fairly young, but experienced at the same time. So it's interesting to see how this is going to work out. But we got a deep unit back there with a lot of talent. So we got great leaders back there that believe that you know this is their team. They want their guys to look to them in the big spotlight. But you know we've got guys that been playing since a true freshman, and they're going into their third year now.
Here's the snap. Adam looks to the side, throws the ball. It's caught, and it's Tanyan going down. He looks to be short. Redbirds will take over on downs. Shane Glass made a great tackle on Robert Tanyan.
The position group as a whole, I think, it's impressive. You know, we're excited. We're very excited. It's the deepest we've been in a while.
We've got a lot of really young players on our team that are very talented. Dex Kelly Martin, Jason Harris, Truvon Clark, Willie Edwards. List goes on and on and on.
The D group is going to be a solid group, and our even second string, our backups, just as good. You know what I mean? I was just in the weight room today, and I talked to Newbold. I'm like, bro, it's going to be a fun year.
We're going to be as good as we possibly can from the veterans that we have. But we need our youthful players to really make great strides. And to do that, the carryover from what we saw this spring into this summer, you know, need those young guys to take another step now this fall. And once they do that, you know, the limits are endless.
First off, I'm excited to be able to even come to the event. I mean, to be in Illinois State University in the first place. But this event basically means to me that, you know, they're just going to open up to us, you know, let us be able to see the campus for one.
Fighting in different ways is different. Yeah, I know. What's good with you, James? Chilling? Superstar?
Actually, I've really enjoyed every moment I've been here. You know, when I first got here, I was bug-eyed, and I was so excited to do anything I could and everything I could that I just really couldn't wait. And now that I've been here for as long as I've been here, I'm still bug-eyed about the whole experience. Everything is just eye-opening, it's exciting, it's ravishing, it's all just fun for me, actually. Full pads, practice and scrimmaging again Tuesday and Wednesday. So they barely give us any break. Like, we went 2 weeks straight without a break, I promise. Like, it's crazy. And then today, I guess, finished it because we got school. Camp, it was fun, but it was tiring, bro. Like, we never got back to our dorms till like 10:30 at night. When I get back to my dorm, I promise you I'm going straight to bed.
Malachi Broadnecks. Ty DeForest.
What's good? Did you beat?
Dylan Draka.
We make sure that we help each other out. We make sure everybody understands everything and that everybody is actually knowing what they need to do, not so much as us trying to just only be for ourselves. We all want to be together. We all want to get to the same place, and in doing that, you have to interact with each other in that type of way, you know. And so I really like how we all interact, and I feel like we're like all brothers.
Will be true. Let us cheer the Redbirds on to victory. Every voice proclaim. Go straight! Fight the fight, we've got the might.